Hey, what is happening, everybody? Hope you've all been enjoying your weekend. Just thought I would come on here and give you a quick update as to what's to come in terms of content here on the channel for the fall 2023 season. And yes, I'm saying fall because at this point we are almost at the end of August, which means summer is going to be wrapping up. Kids are going to be going back to school. Well, at least up here, they're going to be going back to school soon, about 1 week from now, actually. If you live in the U.S., then obviously school may have already started, but that would obviously depend on the state that you live in. But we're not here to talk about education. We're here to talk about some of the content that will be coming to the channel in the fall months. Now, of course, as you've seen, in Pokemon came back earlier than expected. In this case, a run of Pokemon Violet that started around the beginning of August, and so that's going to be continuing more or less until we complete the main game for Pokemon Violet, and that's definitely going to be exciting. And then, of course, in the middle of September, we are planning to start looking at the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, at least the first part of the DLC. So that will definitely be exciting. And speaking of Pokemon, I should point out our Series 4 Violet is actually, I didn't want to have to say this, it's actually going to have to go on a bit of a mini hiatus after following the next two episodes, one of which may have already aired by the time this video goes up, and then the other one still to air later. And there is a reason for that, and I will go over that at the end of this video. But but I will point out though that the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does look very cool, and from what was seen in the latest trailer that was released a few days ago, or in one of the most recent trailers, all of the starter Pokemon from the previous generations, 1 through 8, are going to be returning. So that is definitely going to be very exciting. So, DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, starting around mid-September. Also in September, there will probably be another Nintendo Direct, and of course, once that happens, I will give updates accordingly on the community tab, and there, of course, will be a reaction video for that. So that will likely be in September as well. The exact date, we obviously cannot give an exact date yet because, well, Nintendo hasn't announced anything as of yet. But if I were to guess, I would say that the next threat will probably happen within the next 2 to 3 weeks or so. And again, once Nintendo actually says something, then there will be an update accordingly on the community tab. And then, yeah. So that is for September. Oh, another thing also I should point out, also in September, there's another game that's going to be coming out that is supposed to be quite good. It's going to be available for Switch, PS5, and Xbox Series X. And that, of course, is the newest Mortal Kombat game. I will say right now, that is not going to be covered on the channel at all. No. We try to avoid doing M-rated stuff here. Then for October, Detective Pikachu Returns is going to be coming out onto the Switch. I am probably going to pick it up. In fact, I actually have a pre-order for that. That comes out October 6th. That will not be covered on the channel, mainly because that is a spin-off. I mean, I'm still going to play the game. I'm just going to more than likely do that on my own time. So we will not be covering that on the channel. What we will be looking at, though, is Sonic Superstars, which, of course, comes out on October 17th. So that is definitely going to be fun. And this game kind of returns Sonic to his original roots as when he started as a 2D platform, as a 2D platforming series. So that is definitely going to be fun. And so yeah, that'll definitely be exciting. In fact, there were actually some gameplay demos of that going on at Gamescom this past week. So it's definitely exciting. So Sonic Superstars, that's going to be coming to the channel in October. Also coming to the channel in October, and this game actually releases literally 3 days after Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder. That's right, the newest game in the Mario franchise. It is a 2D game, and it is definitely going to be a lot of fun. Nintendo has not given out any more information on that in the last couple of months, at least not since the June Direct when they first announced the game. Which I gotta be honest, was actually a big surprise when they announced it, but it's still gonna be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to that. And then, of course, in November we have Super Mario RPG coming out, and we'll probably have a look at that here on the channel as well. Now, of course, that game, of course, is a remake of the Super Nintendo Classic, which originally came out in the around the mid '90s, 1996 to be exact. And that game, of course, also available on the Super Nintendo Mini. And now it is getting a full HD remaster, of course. And that was another surprise announcement from the Direct, which I don't think anybody saw coming. From the last Direct, I should say, which, like I said, nobody saw coming. And the fact that it's getting a 3D remake is cool, and this is probably also why Nintendo never released it onto Switch Online for the Super Nintendo app. So we'll probably have a look at that when it comes out. And we will also be having a look at some point during the winter at the second half of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. No release date yet for that. They're just saying winter 2023. So I would say more than likely it'll probably come out maybe around the beginning of 2024. Although, then again, they did say fall 2023 for the first part of the DLC, and then the release date for that, believe it or not, is about a week or so out from the official start of the fall season. So it could be the same thing with the second half of the DLC. We don't know, but we will see what happens. And then, of course, also either November or December, we'll be looking at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. Now, obviously, Wave 6 has not officially been announced yet, but it should be in the next Direct. And then, of course, when the release date gets announced for it, then we will plan accordingly. So that is going to be fun. So that's a look at all the regular game content that is going to be coming up during the fall season. Game show wise, we of course have Wheel every day in October and the 25 Days of Wheel returning for another go around this season. Wheel every day in October will of course run every day from October 1st to October 31st. In the early evening or late afternoon. I'll probably say maybe no later than 6 p.m. Eastern, so either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. So yeah, late afternoon / early evening for the Wheel Raid in October series. And then, of course, in December is the return of the 25 Days of Wheel, which, of course, will run every day from December 1st to December 25th. Most of those uploads will have the same release timing, either late afternoon or early evening, so either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern. And those will definitely be fun to enjoy. That's kind of series I definitely like doing. I will most likely have Brandon Hinkle on board with me as my co-host again for those series again this year. The Wheel in October series will most likely start taping around the beginning of September, which is just a few days from now, as I pointed out. And then for the for the 25 Days of Wheel series, I'll probably I want to say, as of right now, I do want to start taping that around at the beginning of November, but November I might actually decide to start a bit earlier than that, and that is, of course, is because of the trip to California that I'm going to be taking in the first part of November. I'm going to be there for a few days. I'll probably be doing some travel vlogs down there, so definitely make sure you check those out once they get posted, assuming I do them, of course. which I probably will. So yeah, that is going to be a fun time. So that is all the things that are scheduled to come under the channel in the fall months. And now for something that originally, and now for something that's going to be coming up on over the next week that originally wasn't scheduled, but this also ties into what I said at the beginning of this video, and is the reason why for Pokemon Violet taking a little mini hiatus beginning this upcoming Monday. Of course, for those of you that are fans of The Price is Right, like I am, you know, of course, that Bob Barker was the host for many years, from 1972 to 2007. And unfortunately, he has now passed away. So, that means this upcoming week, starting August 28th and running up to, let me see, I want to say up to September 3rd, we will have a week-long tribute to Bob Barker by playing some games of Price is Right on the Nintendo Wii. We'll be playing all free Price is Right games that I have for the Wii, the regular version, the 2010 edition, and of course, Price is Right Decades. And of course, we will have a running total throughout the week, and then hopefully we will win as much money and prizes as we can, and that should definitely be a fun little tribute. So hopefully you'll look forward to that. And that is going to do it for this update video. And thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. And hopefully you'll look forward to all the great content that we have planned here over the next few months. Bye-bye.